Welcome back. Central Karoo Mayor Gayton McKenzie is marking 100 days in office. He famously gave up his salary and bodyguards and refused a state vehicle. Instead, he wanted to focus on job creation. He's been lauded for his hands-on approach, but what kind of report card does he give himself? Gayton McKenzie joins me now to reflect on the last 100 days. Hey, McKenzie, thank you so much for your time this evening. So as we said there, prior to you starting your term, you made big promises. What do you feel you've achieved and how would you score yourself?
Well, out of 10, I will definitely score myself as a 12 out of 10. Simply because I made promises. I've done everything I promised that I'm going to do. But I have done over and above what I've promised. I have also done much more than what I've promised. So I've gone past 100%. I'm very happy that I kept every promise and much more that I didn't promise, which I've delivered.
So let's talk specifics, because some of those promises that you made when you took up office was job creation, fixing potholes, revamping or upgrading living conditions. You said that Beaufort West was going to be the new Dubai. You were going to eradicate bucket toilets. But a little bit earlier, we spoke to some residents, and they've been lifelong residents, and they've said that there's been little to no improvement. They said there are massive potholes. They still struggle with electricity, basic service provision, things like water. The water is, they don't think it's even clean to drink, and they say they're paying a fortune for it. What's your response?
All right, let me start at the beginning. I've never promised a Dubai in my first 100-day speech. Today I'm being judged for my 100-day speech. My 100-day speech, I spoke about two things and two things only. And you can play the tapes back. I said I'm going to eradicate the bucket system. I said I'm going to fix the swimming pools, which has been derelict for 5 years. And those are the two things that I've promised. I later put potholes because the place there was potholes everywhere. Today, there's not a single bucket toilet. Today, the pools have been fixed. We have closed 8,900 potholes thus far. It's a continuous thing. The issue of Dubai, the issue of water, I am very good, but I'm not Superman that can fix everything in 100 days. I mean, now they talk about water. What has he drank for the past 28 years when he says that I must now mysteriously come? I am saying the media was here today. I took them to everything that I've done. So don't believe me. Don't believe him. Look at the live videos that was made, what the media has seen. I didn't even go in with the media. There's a lot that has changed here. In 100 days.
Of course, we do understand that Rome wasn't built in a day. With so many infrastructure challenges, there is a lot of work to be done on a lot of your plate, and a lot has been achieved. Talk to us a little bit about the challenges of trying to address job creation. We know that you've opened 3 factories. Am I correct in saying that?
No, you're not correct. I've opened 13 factories. 13 factories, 13 factories, which has resulted in 390, I think, people that got jobs. 390 people that got jobs in a town like this, where there's no money. I've opened those factories without using a cent of the municipality. We have fixed the bucket toilets without using a cent of the municipality. We have fixed the potholes without using a cent of the municipality. So what we are saying, we have created 300 and some, close to 400 jobs. That's a huge achievement within 100 days. That works out roughly to 2.5 jobs per day. How many people can have that record? Physical jobs, not state-sponsored jobs. And I think that no mayor in the history of this country has ever done in 100 days what I have done. And I'm not going to let my 100 days that somebody in the street that talks about water and he said he's going to make this Dubai. How can I make this Dubai in 1 day? I really cannot come on national TV and answer mad people. He's just mad, that person. I said I'm going to make this Dubai. It's not Dubai.
So
he must be institutionalized.
certainly job creation is absolutely critical for progress. What would you say are some of the other things that you want to address? We know that you've said you're going to be around for 9 more months. Is that correct? And then you're going to the Patriotic Alliance's national leadership.
Yes, I'm going to our national campaign to help with 2024. But the things we have to address here, we need to make sure that we make Central Karoo the energy hub of South Africa. We need to make sure that we build more houses for people because there's an acute shortage of houses here. We need to make sure that we build more factories here. We need to make sure that we bring more investment in. We want to make this, we want to start what you call a dry port. We want to build a dry port here, which is a logistics hub because we are centrally located in the middle of South Africa, 300 kilometers from the middle point. Excuse me. We got to use that. We got to use that. And we also, lastly, we've got sun during the day. We've got wind at night. We've got evacuation and we've got vast tracts of land. So we've hit the renewable jackpot. We've got everything that's needed to produce energy and to sell energy.
Mayor McKenzie, it seems we have lost you. Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Excellent. I wanted to ask you one more question. To achieve what you have achieved in 100 days without spending a cent of the municipality's money, that certainly is cause for celebration, especially in the context of many municipalities across our country saying that the reason they haven't, for instance, fixed potholes or can't provide basic services is because they simply do not have adequate budget. So tell us how you've managed to achieve that and what is behind this incredible fundraising that you've done.
Thank you for the question. There's this thing where people want to act like I'm the first person, a politician has ever raised money. It happens all the time. Seats get sold to sit next to the president of the country. You need to pay so much to sit next to a golf day. Politicians raise money all the time. The only difference is I have done what they have been doing for decades. The only difference is I have raised money to use for service delivery while they are raising money for the political campaigns. So what I've done is we had gala dinners. We've got permission, explicit permission from council that we can raise funds for the eradication of the bucket system. That's a dignity project. People that has been using, there's a lady that's 65 years old and she's never had a flushing toilet. And for the first time, she has a flushing toilet. There are a lady with one leg, a husband cannot walk, and they had to walk in the field every day to go and throw away the bucket sometimes. And their lives has changed completely, totally. So I'm very proud with the fact that I managed to go out and have gala dinners and say how much was raised. Money was put in a trust, and immediately work has been done. The money has not been squandered. The work is there. The swimming pools are there. The bucket toilets, there's no one bucket toilet left. The potholes are being fixed. So yeah, I want to thank everybody that bought tickets to our gala dinner in order for us to do this.
Excellent. Thank you very much for speaking to us this evening. That was Central Karoo Mayor Gayton McKenzie giving us